Hello everyone, this is Red Silvers. Welcome back to Let's Play Hyrule Warriors. So I thought really hard about going into Koholint Isle today. And I have reasons for that, but I think instead we're going to go to Grand Travels, just because there's some unfinished business we have there. We're still needing a cannon card. We went all this way to get a cannon, and there's probably one that was out here closer, but we worked our way over here. We found one. So let's just fight the rogue forces and defeat the enemy, and we'll win a cannon. I'm gonna even grab a Scatola while we're over here. No recommended element. We've got a few characters. This may or may not end in tragedy. I think I'm going to want to use some of my level 2 weapons. Do we have more? We do have a second. Fortunately, we've got a few of them now. Like, we're getting up there on weapons. But there are some characters we need to go get their weapons unlocked. Let's just do a variety of element types. Well, that doesn't exactly narrow things down for us. What the hey? We've got a really good boat, really good heart for Sheik. Okay, this is one of those stages where they're going to recruit our units, I think. Oh, yeah, we've got recruiters we got to watch out for. So why don't we... I want the... Where's the recruiter at? Oh, he's down here further. No. Where? He's right on the intersection there, so it's like, where is he? Yeah. Send those two down to go and take out the guys that can recruit. I mean, right now they're recruiting Sia's units, so like, you could say, oh, well, that just weakens the Red Army, but then they get a buff when they do it, so... Yeah, I had a feeling some of these enemies were going to be kind of tanky. I feel like the keeps and everything are going to be really easy, but like this... Look how long this Gibdo's taken to take down. Get out of that. Well, then again, that did a lot, actually, so maybe... And to be fair, this is a legend difficulty map. This is the result of my own shenanigans. So if the enemies are a little difficult, it's because of me. That's what I wanted. Let's get that water shield up and see what we can do. Okay, maybe they're not super tanky. Maybe it was just a rough start. And now we got messenger shenanigans too. You know what? The messenger's right there. You can go deal with that. Okay, Sheik, you can go grab a keep. The king's down here with the other one. Okay, that recruiter's down. It's like, it's fine if they're recruiting Sia's units, but when they start taking my units, then that would have been a problem, so. Okay, we do have Wizro over there. Zelda, I thought I sent you to go capture a keep. Yeah, but can you imagine doing this with the only level 1 weapons? I don't care about the keep. I do care about that Scatola though, so let's switch gears. There's new recruiters on the map. Here. I guess we're gonna come take the keep that I said we weren't worried about, or at least defend it. We're not actually gonna save this keep, it's still gonna be like a sliver away, but oh well. There's that recruiter again. Or rather a different one, but really the main thing that comes up at this point is the tanky enemies might make it difficult to get in the time limit for the A rank. Is there any more of those recruiters? There is, but we've already got the king on hand for it. So Sheik, go get the keep. Wizro's right here. Oh, now that Gibdo changed sides. You see that? Oh, don't get eaten by that. There, the recruiter's gone. Israel, quit messing me up, buddy. No! I think it's time for Wizro to go to bed. Okay, I think that Gibdo that we were fighting before is the guy we want to take out. There's a bomb. That's always a great way to deal with tanky keeps. We've been taking a lot of hits, but I guess not really that much in comparison. That keep actually took a long time to go down. No, the keep, Zelda. There's not anything in any of these. I should just go get the Gibdo and finish the level. Especially since there's not even any, like, 3DS exclusive stuff to farm for. Okay, get the water shield up. Okay, the king is not going after the guy I asked him to, so I guess he can go... I don't know, beat up some guys there and we'll let Sheik go take care of this. To be fair, the Gibdo should be pretty weak. It's funny, you can tell the units that were recruited versus the ones coming from the keep, because the keep is the Stalfos, whereas the recruited ones were Bokoblins. Okay, this should finish the Gibdo off. You know, I didn't actually bring a light elemental person because I realized that Zelda and Sheik are both lightning elemental because it's a different weapon for Zelda. That's okay though, we've got a full magic jar. Let's just go. Oh, and there's manhandless dogs now? I guarantee they're all in that keep I just left. They sure are. That's easy enough. Let's just go burn down Sia just in case she's tanky. I've got more than enough KOs. Now, like, Sia might be a little tanky if they're expecting us to have better weapons. Doesn't seem like she's, like, ridiculously so, though. I was like, now that I've used all the special meters, I'm like, I'll switch over to the focus meter, and then I leveled up. So now I've got 3 more to use. And then we'll just go into focus spirit and... Saga Storms, I love it. Now, she's a little tanky, but I think we'll be fine. Alright, well, that was probably still a kind of a long A rank, but I think we still pulled it off. Time could have been close, but... really, we did pretty well all around. We got lots of food items, too. Okay. We're gonna hop over here. And look. There's a cannon right here. I don't recall seeing that cannon there before, but whatever. We made a little bit of progress. Alright, we did this stage before. So see, this cannon wasn't here before. If this cannon had been here before, I would have grabbed the cannon then. I swear, I'm being set up here. I'm gonna go look at the video, and I'm gonna not see this cannon down here. Anyway, we've already done this stage before. the divisive battle. Let's see, you've got some good weapons. Do you need a good weapon? Yeah. So we'll bring Ravio and see if we can maybe get a better weapon drop, since this is going to be a quick and breezy fight. And because he's Dark Element. He should be splitting soon. Okay. Split link. Okay, now 4 links. Can I finish all of them at once? I didn't finish any of them. That time I finished them all off at once. Oh no, I didn't. There's still 2 there. Yeah, quick and easy. And that's a new character unlock. There used to be this little old lady I worked with when I played the 3DS version that would just like randomly watch me play, and I just have this vivid memory of her watching some of the victory animations in this game. You didn't get a better weapon. That was the one thing I wanted you to do. And I remember her seeing the victory animation and Ravio like laying down and then waving, and she was just like, "Hi!" Alright, well now we're here. I guess let's figure out where stuff is. That's your level 4 weapon. I don't want that. Level 3. Level 2 is right there. Okay. Level 2 weapon is pretty close. So I say we work towards that. Where's the sand rod? Sand rod's over here. We're close to both of them. In the KO competition. Okay, I don't have the fishing rod item. I can go get that fishing rod. I can fight the supercharged enemies. Okay, let's go this way instead of doing a map that we can't get the reward for. I didn't do that the last couple of fights just to give us a little time to get some things. Do I have any better Picturi Spears? Not super better, but... And you're only level 15, but we'll bring you along. I do like the spear design. It's a good one. It has like the Kakiri Emerald design. Alright, I have to find the magic stash troops. Okay, well, I'm gonna try to ignore Sia and go get this guy. Yeah, this is Toon Zelda, but it's Zelda, but she's in the... Her ghost is haunting a suit of armor from one of the DS games. It's a game I haven't played. I'll just throw that out there. But she's still a fun character. But she has this weirdly silly, like, just... The camera's not liking that, but, like, see how silly that is? Like, that little move is better than it has any right to be. Oh, we didn't do any badges either. That's okay. The captains should all be pretty weak now. Oh, and Toon Link has the sand rod there too. Notably, I know that this is not the same Zelda as Tetra. This is like her descendant. We might have to bring in Lana to deal with these enemies with her weapon that's way better than a base starting weapon. The slingshot is silly. So we'll get the magic stash troop. And then we could maybe fairy nuke. Or I can hit the wrong button and just not fairy nuke. That's also good. That's okay, we can maybe mess up Toon Link a little bit. Okay, that I am taking a lot of damage though. I tried to get cocky there and I'm eating damage. I can't even use a potion with Toon Zelda, so I think it's just time to move away from her. Summoning new troops. Well, I'm just gonna keep focusing on Sia here. You can deal with the troop later. That slingshot shot her way the heck far away. What the heck? You're coming over to where Zelda is. Like, this is getting... I mean, I guess if we can get both of them in a big hit, that's not necessarily the worst thing. Oh, that delicious food. Okay, Sia's gone. I mean, if you want to keep doing that, Zelda, that'll make it easy for me. I missed with the slingshot that time, so I didn't get to shoot her halfway across the map like I did with Sia. She just is like, no, I saw what you did to Sia. I'm not gonna let you do it to me. Okay, well, here's Magic Stash Troop. I hate that name. And there's another one that just barely spawned in. But it's over here with Toon Zelda, so... Toon Zelda, you're fine. Everything's gonna be fine. I would switch back to Toon Zelda for the KO, but I don't want to risk it with his weak as Toon Zelda is. I'd hate to fail right there. I mean, we're definitely getting up into the content that's we're not going to just stomp through, which is kind of a refreshing change sometimes. Ah, yeah, see, we took too much damage. No A rank. I didn't even see if there was an A rank prize. Probably... Wait, you come back. Probably a heart piece. Oh no, there wasn't even a heart piece. Let's see, if we'd had a golden ship inactive, then we would have gotten an A rank, but it's whatever. Oh, this is the duplicated item thing. I thought it was the guy that trades you for item cards. Oh no, that's one of these squares. Okay. This is just get a free item card. I'm gonna not use an item card yet. Water recommended element. Well, it does give us excuse to use Rudo and Marin. Oh, you know what, though, before we do anything, we need Toon Zelda's kit. Anyway, my objective is get kind of close to Toon Zelda's level 2 weapon, because I can put her on, you know, more equal footing with some of the other characters. And work toward the Sand Rod to unlock it. Oh, that's right, she uses the... I already used one, too. She uses Ganon drops. I remember that being annoying about her. I don't know how they decided which characters were going to have drops from which character, but yeah, see, she uses... I'm not going to use the Ganon's Fang yet. But there's a couple characters that have to farm Ganon drops, and she's one of them. And I've only got a couple places that I can go farm those right now, and none of them are very convenient. Okay, but my thought process here is let's bring those two, and then we'll bring in Tetra with a level 2 weapon just to kind of fill things in. Since the other two are going to be weaker. This is basically the easier version of the level that we already did, so... Darknet recruiters this time. Okay, Medley is an allied unit. So yeah, that happens in a lot of these maps that were 3DS DLC, where she'll come in and help with keeps. Okay, that recruiter down. The next one's right there, so we might as well just keep on. Don't do it, Linkle. Definitely part of the reason I picked Rudo was just because Rudo was the lower level one, give her some experience. Looks like everybody's going after Tetra. Aaron, why don't you go grab that key? We'll go deal with Linkle up here. Oh, we haven't seen this pose yet. Linkle might be a little tanky, but we haven't really had Linkle as like a main commander type unit. You know what? There's like blends all over the place down here, too. recruiter. Recruiter went down easier than the blend did. Okay, the other recruiter is right here. Well, quickly getting beat up. Manhandless dogs. Okay, well, where are they at now? Either one of them's in a convenient place. Okay, well, let's finish off the blend. He's almost down. Okay. Come to this keep. Take this one just so I can send Marin up toward where the ferry is. And then we can build Linkle, who has still been getting beaten up while we were gone. At least it sure looks like it. Must be enough. Yeah, Linkle's down. Now we can see Toon Zelda's battle animation. Oh, I thought there was a manhandle in this keep. I guess it's the other one that Marin's going toward. And Tetra is not going where I told her to go either. Sometimes you have to prod the AI in this. And Medley will come in and help you, but it's not critical if she gets taken out. It's just more to, like, as a boost. Okay, well, first of all, get that. I think this is the keep that Medley was taking. In fact, it was, because I thought I just saw her. Yeah. Okay, that should finish the manhandle stocks off. Okay, now we can get the ferry and go for the keep. So we're not going to quite get to the level 2 weapon today because of stuff being tanky, but that's okay. Alright, battle animation. I may want Tetra come up here, actually, with her stronger weapon. Yeah, Toon Zelda is such an interesting design. I'm pretty sure that Toon Zelda being in the game is why they didn't put in Hilda. They were like, well, we'll put Ravio and Yuga, but we're not going to put in Hilda. Let's use a stronger weapon to take care of. Yeah, kind of my thoughts with these DLC characters is, you know, like, unlock them so they can start getting their weapons and stuff. And same with, like, the weapons on the maps. And then unlock their higher ranks so that they still can, you know, go toe-to-toe with the other characters. Like, get level 2 weapons so they can do the level 2 weapon content like the other characters. You know, instead of just having the characters that have been able to get their level 2s dominate everything. Okay. I love that Volga's talking smack when Volga was the one that couldn't handle his fight on his own. But now he's like, oh, why don't you come back when you're stronger? Sure thing, Volga. And even though some of these fights are, like, taking a little longer, we're still clearing them out. Oh, the Phantom Hourglass. Well, I suspect that this stage is a important one, but we might have to detour and go deal with the Hourglass. It's not the worst thing, it just means, like, you see, like, we need an A rank to move every time now, but normally it would be lower. But we can worry about that the next time we come to this map. But we will pick up again with more adventure mode next time. So as always, until next time, this has been Red Silvers. Have yourself a great night.